Pisces, this is Perstephane Rose, and this is for the week of February 2nd through the 8th. What does my guides or allies want to tell Pisces, the collective? So right off the bat, they want to make sure that you are not daydreaming. It does show me this week is going to be a hard week for you. Makes me feel like you're getting lots of information, and this may be actually spiritual downloads. This just may be that the world is just not the nicest place right now, and it is affecting you on a emotional, energetic level. So they show me try to stay focused on what your goals are this week and actually focus on the goals. It will, and for a lot of you, you may actually want to stay sort of away from society a little bit as much as you can. Don't put yourself in situations that you don't have to be in, because they do show me the energy just seems to be very overwhelming for you this week, okay? For what else for my Pisces? They do show me that for a group of you, it does look like work is going to be a very important concept this week. But they show me you just need to sit down, get in the door, sit down, and start working. So I don't see that you need to do a lot of socializing. I don't see that you need to do a lot of entertaining this week. They show me it's just work. And it may be because energetically you're just not sleeping well and you're overwhelmed by what's going on all around, okay? So they show me this week for you to be successful, it's almost like you walk in the door, you walk to your office, you shut the door, and you just put your head down and you start working. If you're an Amazon worker, for some reason, they're bringing that person up right now. They show me they put their headphones in and they just sit, they go to their station and they just work, and they work through the week. And that's what they do. You will be very successful. It does look like you sort of go into a slight hermit mode a little bit this week, but they show me it's not a permanent thing. It's just like almost a self-protection thing for you. Your energy seems very, like they show me the energy around you is just very chaotic and very all over. Okay, what else for my Pisces for the week of February 2nd through the 8th as a collective? Okay. Right off the bat, they also are talking about that you guys have some form of a relationship. And I'm sorry to say this, but this could possibly be that if you're on the verge of breaking up with someone, it does show me it may come to fruition this week, because they do show me there is a disconnect. The energy is not flowing evenly back and forth. They show me they are not seeing eye to eye. This is a communication breakdown. They also show me that you just don't feel, and this can be for the male or the female. It does not have to be, it can be a masculine or a feminine. It doesn't have to be just a male and female relationship. It can be any type of relationship. They do show me that whoever this is, it's almost like when you look at them, you don't see the reason you love them anymore. Okay, and I'm sorry about that. It just makes me feel like for a small group of you, you may actually be moving on or moving past someone, and you actually come to the realization this week that this is just the relationship's not going to work, okay? For a group of you that it's not coming to a complete end, it does show me there is some form of a miscommunication going on. So it's almost like you say something which you think is not a bad thing. So you say randomly, hey, maybe we should go to the store and buy some new clothes for you. Your clothes are really dirty, old looking, and it makes you look old. And they take it as, you're telling me I look old and you don't like my clothes? Like, how long has that been going on? And I've been walking around like this and you did, and they take a lot of offense to it. And that's not at all what you meant. You were like, hey, let's just go buy some new clothes, that type of thing. And they show me your partner takes it as an offense. So make sure that you watch your words. And if you can see it in their eyes, because they do show me that you're going to notice it, the flame flicker in their eyes. When you see that, make sure that you go back and you re-explain what you were actually intending, okay? Otherwise, there will be hurt feelings this week, and therefore you are very much by yourself, which may be why you then are going to work and shutting the door, because you don't want to communicate with anybody anymore, okay? Another card that they brought up for you is they brought up that you need to make sure that you are spending a lot of time working on yourself, which is great. I'm glad that you're working on yourself. Everybody needs to work on themselves, but they show me there's other things that you need to also be working on. So this may be like you're going home and you're doing a lot of meditation, you're doing a lot of prayer, you're exercising, you're working on yourself, but you're not thinking about the fact that your family is also sitting there at home and you're spending a lot of time focused on yourself, which is okay, but you can't do it all. They show me you need to also make sure that you're listening or focusing on other people around you. And this, for some reason, they keep dragging up like your kid saying, I want to go to soccer practice. Can you come to soccer practice? You're like, yeah, that would be great. I'll drop you off at soccer practice. The gym's right next door. I'll go work out. I'll come back and pick you up from soccer practice. And your son or your daughter is sitting there going, that's not what I meant, Mom. I really wanted you at soccer practice to watch me. So make sure you're actually paying attention to your family, okay? This does make me feel like it's a family issue. They also are bringing up, they want these two together. They also are bringing up that you have a lot. It does show me you're going to do a lot of like contract work or paperwork this week or background work. They keep showing me someone building a foundation. You're going to do a lot of the foundation work this week for something. So if these are like, if this is for my group that owns their own businesses, it does look like you're doing a lot of background work, maybe on your website, or you're actually going through and making sure that all your, because we're at the end of the year going into tax season, it's almost like maybe you're going and working on collecting all the information so you can start doing your taxes, something like that. They do show me there's a lot of work that's going to happen this week, and it does show me there's a lot, it's a lot of paperwork, okay? So just be prepared. It does show me there's a lot of paperwork. You are successful. You get it done by the end of the week. It just shows me that there just is, it seems like it's overwhelming and it's like a lot, but they show me make a list, go one step at a time, you get it done, okay? For your last, yep, they want these two. For your last two cards, they are talking about there is someone that's in your proximity that does make, okay, this is for a small group of you. They're telling me that someone's going to come and ask for money or lend money, want you to lend money or do something. It does make me feel like there's a financial situation like, hey, can I borrow your car for the week? They show me be very cautious of this, okay? It's not that they mean bad things, but it's almost like the stuff doesn't come back. Okay, so if it's lending money, it's with the idea you're not going to get the money back. Okay, if it's lending your car out, it may come back with a scratch on the side of it. So just be cautious what you're lending out this week. Okay, the other thing they want to talk about, this is for the work front for a group of you. They do show me that you have a lot on your plate. There is a lot of expectations at work. Try to make sure that you are listening. Oh, okay. They show me that someone has given you a project or they're giving you something. They don't want your personal spin on it. So it's like if they say, can you do this project? And you're like, yeah, I can do this project. So then you're working through and they gave you a checklist of how they, or a template on how they want you to do it. They're showing me follow the template. They don't want your opinion. They don't want your extra information on the project. They just want the project done. Okay. So just do the project the way they give it to you, in the same order that they give it to you. They don't want any of your extra add-ons, okay? They don't, not this time around, okay, for my Pisces. Okay, Pisces, that is for the week of February 2nd through the 8th. Now, Pisces, if you want a reading for myself, Perstephane Rose, or any of the other gifted psychics on the website, please go down into the bio and you'll find the link there. Otherwise, you guys have a wonderful week.